Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. I know it's been a little bit since I last played. So I'm just gonna be playing Lumber Tycoon today. Nothing big, nothing fun. Just kinda grinding through some stuff because, well, it's what I have to do, and it's kinda fun to play this game every once in a while. I've been learning new tricks every here and there to figure it out. So I have an axe on me. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Might lose this axe because I have a plan that is gonna make me lose it. But it's not like it's an expensive axe, so I'm not worried about it. It's just a cheap axe that I have multiple of, so no biggie. If you come up this path, for those of you who haven't really played yet, there's a volcano up here, and it's kind of difficult to go up. But a trick I learned is if you just kind of come over here, pull around like this, and then get out of your car because, yeah, and then I'm gonna reset character. I can get that axe in a couple seconds when I come back up with my other car, but I wanted to get another car before I came up, and so now I'm gonna, I think this one doesn't have a trailer. Yeah, no, it doesn't have a trailer on it, so I can take this one. Close door. Those doors are laggy. They should be closed. Whatever, though. So this second truck is kind of just a throwaway truck because once I'm at the top of the volcano, it's kind of pointless bringing it down. I can just respawn it later. Once you get to a certain point in this game, it's kind of just grinding for fun. There's no real point to it, other than building your base bigger and whatnot. At first, you kind of collect items and stuff, but that gets boring after a while, and you end up just playing the game once you reach everything done. Pick up my axe, get back in my vehicle, jump out, sit in this, jump out, close door. Yeah, those doors are just lagged. Wait, what happened to my... Oh, it's over there. Okay, yep. Now we're gonna attempt the volcano. Problem with the volcano is you take a bunch of damage while going up. And then there's the boulders. Those try to take you out. Once you make it past them, you're fine. Then you just come to the top of the volcano, and boom. Now, what I like to do is I like to cut as many trees down as I can, so yeah. it's time to head down the mountain and back to base. There is still a tree somewhere down here because it went flying when I threw it off the mountain on accident. So I'm gonna hope I just don't. Whoa, that's way too fat. No, 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 no. Alright, there's no saving that piece. My truck won't stop because I'm going downhill, and these trucks don't have brakes, apparently. Anyway, now I am back to whoa, wow, okay. Well, that happened. Glad it happened at my base. Otherwise, that would have been way more. Why am I not leaving the truck? That's why. Okay. Well, guess I have to get it all onto my property anyway. Okay. Well, suppose that happened. No biggie though. Now that I'm back to my base, I suppose I should probably start making them all into small planks. I don't know if I want to sell these or if I want to turn them into a base. I'll figure it out as I go. Anyway. Let's think. Do I want to use these for my garage? I mean, I already have them placed, so I may as well help. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this wood fetches for a decent price. I don't remember though, honestly. Yeah, we're almost done. A trick that I really like using for bases at night, it gets dark, so if you take like the neon strips and then you zigzag them, they produce a lot more light, so that's what I did for light in my base. This belt does not like doing its job. I'm thinking I might have to rebuild it slightly better because I don't know. I think I just built it wrong or something, but it gets jammed really easily and it's really annoying. Then I don't think my box at the bottom's big enough anymore. Used to be, but not anymore because I've gotten much more for my trucks and like beds and stuff. I'm working on a garage. I can line up all my beds really easily. So it's not quite as good as it used to be for what I want it to do. But it works enough. I just have to kind of mess with it every once in a while. And with this last piece, we're done. I really don't feel like walking out there and grabbing those ones. Are not worth anything to me anyway. Let them despawn, or once I leave the game, someone else can have them or something. I don't know. So now that that last piece is down, I'm gonna give a quick tour of my base. So this is my milling area. This one is for smaller pieces that can't go through this one, and they just kind of sit there forever whenever I'm building. Like if it needs like one more percentage, I just grab one of those and throw it in. This one is for bigger stuff. Process it, is it like this, all the way up, and then drops it off into this box, which is too small right now because I need to make it bigger. See, this is what I meant by light. If you just hook them all up to one lever, I think this is like 8 different pieces. Anyway, yeah. So they only go for a certain length. Then this is my garage. Should probably try to respawn it all. So in order to do that, I should get this truck out of the way so that I'm not spawning inside of stuff and whatnot. Blah, 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 blah. If it lets me. It doesn't seem to want to work. I don't know. Anyway. I guess I'll try to just... Yeah, no, this trailer is going to get in the way. I need to move this truck. Why isn't it letting me sit in it, though? I mean, I suppose it should be fine. I have enough money that I can respawn it multiple times. It's no biggie. I'm going to respawn this one first to straighten it out. I think this one's already... Yeah, that one's already respawned. So I'm going to respawn this one. Nope. Did not want to work. Okay. I thought as much. Respawn. Respawn. Come on. Work. Respawn. Respawn. And respawn. Did that hook all up, or did one of them miss? Looks like that one hooked up. Did this one hook up? No. That's going to be a pain in the butt to try to get to hook up. There we go. Sometimes these things just don't like working for me. I feel like that's a very common occurrence. But once they're all latched together, it's not as big of a problem. There we go. Then I can do the same thing to this parking space. And then we'll move on. I kind of just figure it should do its job. Oh yeah, I forgot to finish this one. Whoops. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave that. Anyway, so then this is my house. It's kind of plain and boring. Oh, I forgot I bought that. Anyway, yeah, so I just have a couple things in here. It's not done because it's a pain in the butt to get the wood I'm using. It's not like it's hard to find. It's just that tree right over there. But it's big and bulky and really hard to move around. Then these things, they're really nice for cutting up wood occasionally. I don't always use them. Sometimes I just enjoy using the axe more. As I said earlier in the video, I have quite a few axes just piled up. I don't use my triple axe because they're kind of hard to come by nowadays. I mean, I'll use it if I'm not going somewhere dangerous. Like if I'm going up to the snowy mountains, which is off that way. Wait, yeah, that way. Um, it has a bunch of snow wood and stuff. I use it when I go up there and that kind of stuff. But like going up the volcano, it's a little too risky. And going across the water, again, a little too risky. I've kind of just like to leave it here because of the risk. Anyway, so I guess this wraps up to today's video. I'll talk to you guys next time, and I hope